This is the man.
Yes, little bit of Bim, there's a lot of bit of Bim here, bless all yourselves. Yeah, my name's John Chase, or MC Orc Hyper. I was on a program by CBBC called Space Office, where I wrote raps to finish off the program. So like, I was a rapper called MC Orbit, 7 to 12-year-olds. And I also done a rap for NASA, so I'm gonna give you 2 verses off that. Before that, just a little a cappella. When I was younger, I thought I'd be a fireman. Now I'm older, I don't know where the fire went. Then I thought I could talk for the government, carry out my work for society's benefit. Now that I'm not a kid, my choice is important. A real opportunity to broaden my options. What could I be if I want to make a difference? Maybe an engineer, how about science? Well, I did it for my GCSEs. It never seemed to be something I'd achieve easily, but time and effort can boost the abilities. I guess it depends on how much that it means to me. I'm pleased to see these new medications. I would have been a doctor if I only had the patience. They make explanations and make observations and take the best guess from the known information. So what do you know about SCT? Science, engineering, technology. If you take a look back from the history, science has helped us understand mysteries. What do you know about SCT? Science, engineering, technology. Lay foundations on a firm grounding and find new ways to adapt the surroundings. Yeah, bless. Can I have track number 1, please? Thank you. So this is about aliens, basically. Yeah, enough people believe in aliens and things like that. People laughing like they ain't real or they are real. But the truth is, there's scientists looking for that type of thing. They're called astrobiologists, and they look for the existence of things on other planets. So this song is called Astrobiology. Yeah, bless.
Until the 1920s, everyone thought the universe was essentially static and unchanging in time. Then it was discovered that the universe was expanding. The questions I would like to talk about are, where did we come from? How did the universe come into being? Are we alone in the universe?
Yeah.
Is there really life out there?
Okay, listen up, this is real tale. Some of the biggest questions that's ever been asked. Do you know where life's going? Can you tell where it starts? We've been on Earth for many years and we're still producing answers. As time passes, collective knowledge advances. We set targets and raise hopes for the future. With mathematical modeling and the computer brings statistics to make it hard to dispute the length of time it took life to evolve here. The origin of life is hotly debated. Some say evolved, some say created. The choice is up to you, it just depends on how you weigh it. Did life start on Earth and is all life related? To differentiate the life forms into species. Now it's just a label, DNA is in the deep freeze. Gotta complete these genome, family trees. That is the mental for pondering peas. Study life on the Earth, then you're doing biology. But in space it's called astrobiology. Looking for life in the rest of the galaxy. We're interplanetary astrobiology. Origin of life, still don't know the chronology. But digging up clues with astrobiology. I didn't know about astrobiology, but now I'm here to chat about astrobiology. So that's the first verse about astrobiology. The second verse is introduced by a guy called John F. Kennedy, who we wanted to send rockets into space. He said you need to get it done by the end of the next decade. So these are the words that inspired us going to space.
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth.
Okay, yo. 1957, check the date when Russia launched Sputnik, starting the space race. 2 superpowers and a Cold War mandate. A year later, NASA's foundations were laid. Part of the first step, rockets need an upgrade. Full lunar travel by the end of the next decade. Are we looking for life? No, not on this landscape. But where should we look? Better ask Frank Drake. Let's try to find a star similar to the sun. And then we might find a planet similar to our own, where conditions lie perfect in a Goldilocks zone. But what about planet X? We better leave that alone. The further from from the heat source, the cold of the hope. But life can survive in extremes, so the evidence is shown. We're finding life, not intelligence, and genetic inheritance. For alien communication, how would we know? Study life on the earth, then you're doing biology. But in space, it's called astrobiology. Looking for life in the rest of the galaxy. We're in interplanetary astrobiology. The origins of life, still don't know the chronology, but digging up clues with astrobiology. I didn't know about astrobiology, but now I'm here to chat about astrobiology. Respect, DJ? Yes. Right, so that was astrobiology, and that was done for NASA. Got enough hits on YouTube, about 250,000. So go check it out if you want, because the videos are more informative than just the raps. But this last track I done this for Black History Month about 2 years ago, because I thought I'm doing all the science, but it'd be interesting to know how are black people represented in the science world, because I've heard a lot about kids underachieving and stuff like that. So I thought I should write a rap about it, really, just to be representative of, well, the community, and to let people know about the inventors that have done stuff. So this song is called To Be Mentioned. It's on an old 1937 Calypso beat by an old Calypsonian called the Lord Executor. I don't know if any of you have heard of him. I took the beat and I remixed it, because this is hip hop. Sorry, Tyrone. Yes, and big up. Can I have that track, please?
Measure of the human mind, when it is uncultured and unrefined, and in our society, not to be mentioned in history.
Yeah, so 1927. This one's all about black scientists and inventors. Again, you can see the video if you go and check it out on YouTube. So, okay. Humanity's endeavors on this planet are a unique occurrence that depended on blended language and technique. We fought the elements of our intelligence and physics. Handmade inventions, the evidence is antiques. We're living in a world that built by many nations at different times in history, the core civilizations whose innovations paved the way for future generations, whether Mesopotamian, Greek, Islamic or Egyptian. And what we had in common was the world to be uncovered, the liberty to act and then the freedom to discover. So the stands Atlantic slave trades and only act to smother the flames of a potential that's been fighting to recover. But in amongst the drama and despite the tragedy, in the midst of segregation and fervent identity, Edward Buche graduated university in 1876 with a physics PhD. We all have a that's inherited, and we should use it in the best way we can for the future of and making sure to be. And we should never underestimate a human mind. It's imperative that we should learn from the lessons of all relatives in human, and never again. In 1792, Benjamin Banneker first produces almanac, a stargazer's calendar. Because he weren't a slave, he had to feed him to discover. He became a surveyor, mathematician and astronomer. First black person with a patent, Thomas Jennings, in 1821, which shows how the climate was changing. Remember Granville Woods, who had the patent for inventing, became an electrician, both renowned and wide-ranging. Do you remember Garrett Gordon? What a prolific inventor, coming to the rescue with his safety hood and smoke protector. He even gained a patent for his traffic signal later, even though his success would be hidden by his color. But here's another man, he's an enlightening inventor. He modified the light bulb. His name was Lewis Latimer. The skills that he possessed was well regarded and sought after. Now we're ranging if a person's race had never been a factor. We all have a that's inherited, and you should use it in the best way we can for the future of and making sure. And we should never underestimate her. It's imperative that we should learn from the lessons of all relatives and human, never again. So history is told by the people who were writing it, the hands holding the pen and then the lips that are describing it. Along the way it might just get eroded or one-sided. Try not to get one-sided or blinded. Use open eyelids. In the history of science, the characters are identified. It's mostly European, so we should be asking why. The common misconception see the scientists as white skins. Like the Western world didn't have the right skin type to classify the world into races. Isn't something new? It's been going on for ages. Unfamiliar faces get found in foreign places. This stimulates the label that forms the racial basis. So black people were defined like they were, but now the world needs to leave that thinking behind, simulating to accumulate an open mind to keep searching. We all have a that's inherited, so we should use it in the best way we can for the future of and making sure. And we should never underestimate the human mind. It's imperative that you should learn from the lessons of all relatives in human society. Never again mentioned in history. So yeah, that was my rap. That was me representing science and rap. Bless yourselves. Big up BIM, big up UK, big up the whole world, and big up everyone who reached here, wherever you're from and whatever you're doing. Be proud of yourselves. Bless.
Give it up for John Chase. Yes. She's been making big waves throughout Britain and even in the Caribbean in the last 3 or 4 years. And she's going to give you 2 numbers this evening. I want you to make some real Bajan noise for the one and only Miss Desire.
What's the DJ start this party? Nothing that's to come side business. You tell nobody that I didn't want your company. But you came to dance to this party. Now I control in your body when I go down. And when I come up, when I roll it around. When I stop down, when I go down. And when I come up, when I roll it around. When I rock it up, yes, why not for me? Focus on me. I know that you like what you see. You like the way that I hold in my waistline. Oh my God, when I was your child, I'm looking for what? When I go down, and when I come up, when I roll it around, when I start to rock, boy, when I go down, and when I come up, when I roll it around, when I thank you. My new song for Crop Over 2011. Now this one's called Mind Your Own Business. You know when you go out and you partying and people watching you and they're partying, you want to tell them mind your business. Alright? Okay, Reggie. Yeah. Let me go. Yeah. One thing that bothers me is when I know I'm in session, everybody's standing up watching.
Beautiful Miss Desire.
Sorry, I realized I said Reddit, but it's really Birmingham. I'm sorry, I love you still. I still love you, Birmingham. But what I just wanted to tell you is, when we bring Velvet on, I want you to walk up and yell so sting. And if anybody tell you anything, tell them to mind your business.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, I got to mention the people who helped make this event possible. Some of the sponsors: Newmont Travel, Invest Barbados, Credit Union, etc. And of course, we must mention the Barbados Tourism Authority. And I would like to invite Ms. Petra Roach of the Barbados Tourism Authority to come on stage. Not to come on stage, well, just to acknowledge their contribution to this event this afternoon.
Yes.
Who are you waiting to see now? Who? Somebody say hyper? Did someone say hard wine?
No!
You hear?
No!
You hear?
No!
You sure?
You sure? You better.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, coming live and direct from BIM for us. Put your hands together for.
Put your hands in the air! Put your hands in the air! Somebody make some noise! Boy, pass my thing down. Watch all the girls that winding down. Watch all the girls that braining down. Pick it up, girl, make up for sing round. Hey,